What up, what up, what up? We back, Mow Trappin podcast. Tuesday night, we back in the building. What up with it? Cash Paul. Happy Black History Month, Cash Paul. Cobb, what up, family? What up, DS? What up with it? Wilson. Wilson's crazy. He popped up on one of my pics today, bro. My phone. How your iPhone will just pop up with pics. You popped up today, bro. Hope you been doing all right. What up with the DH? What up with a stripe leader? Y'all boys glad that that weather done passed? Cause it ain't been no joke. Give me 1 second, get this set up, man. What up with you, Jeff? Y'all get hit up there. Hey, Jeff, my dude up there in Indiana right now, the fence event, man. It's some fence expo they got up there your way in Indiana, man. I know y'all got hit by that snow too. Man, slabs of ice. Let me tell you, man, my car been stuck since last week. I ain't even bothered. It's still like literally right in front of my house. The wheel had dug in, and basically I gotta wait for the ground to dry solid so I can back it out type thing. It's crazy, man. Facts, wheel, no work to do. It's crazy. I just submitted a work order today, and I'm telling y'all that property preservation, bro. I submitted a work order. I took some pictures. They just like you gotta go by and take the pictures every week. I took the pictures, man. I'm gonna start sharing these emails. They sent me an email and told me go back and clean the driveway. You feel me? So they was like, go back and get all the snow, clear the driveway, and just charge us for it. Yeah, I seen y'all got hit up. We out of it. I'm glad we out of it. We supposed to be back 60, I believe. We supposed to be in the 60s. We got like 5 days of 60s coming next week, man. So they say the groundhog. My dude told me the groundhog didn't see a shadow either. So spring's supposed to come early. 11 inches snow, 40 next week. Yeah, y'all be back. Clerical work only. Facts. We're gonna talk about that, Will. That's exactly what's been going down me. Clerical work only, baby. Finna have 77. Yeah. Hey, I already know. You finna have 77. I already know the grill is coming out. I already know, bro. The grill coming out. Man, let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it cracking. We back in the building. Another episode, Mow Trappin podcast. And before we get started tonight, we do got the first sponsor of the show. You feel me? The first sponsor of the show is mowtrappin.com. So a lot of people, man, they get confused on how to get the show. So I get messages and stuff. They like, man, I try to get it on Tuesday night. I didn't see it. I missed the episode. I was looking for it on IG. And so now how it is, you can go to mowtrappin.com. You can watch the show live on Tuesday nights. All the episodes you missed, you'll be able to go back on there and check them out. You feel me? Replay them. And give me about a week. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of free stuff on there for y'all. Just some free game on there for y'all. So, but back in the building, Boneyard Lawn Service, solo operator down here in Paducah, Kentucky, little small town, getting it in. Ready to get it back in for the season, man. And this year, I with the hiring, man, I ain't even gonna say I want to hire, man, but I'm just gonna, it's got to just fall in my lap type thing, because I ain't gonna force it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I did really good solo, but yeah, hopefully one day will. I feel like I did really good solo, but the help is good, man, but I gotta make the help make sense, man. I gotta make it make sense. So this past week, as Stripe Leader said, this past week with me, man, it's been clerical work, man. It's been taxes, man. I had to go holler at my tax man, get everything in order. And man, I feel like I had a good year last year. I didn't do, it's funny that I did a good, but that ain't my best year I did. So this year, man, tightening it up and just really trying to, like, because we make the money, it's easy to make it, it's hard to keep it. So it's just fixing all the leaks, man. The little stuff like, I had little stuff like eating out a lot. You know what I'm saying? man, it was a bunch of stuff. When I pulled up my stuff, man, it was a bunch of stuff that I was like, man, I probably could have saved 18,000 over here, 15,000 over here. You feel me? So clerical work, like Will said, man, and another thing with the taxes too, man. You feel me? Like sometimes we get used to, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, everything is crazy out here with the money and stuff. So what up, Lawrence? And so how it is, bro. Sometimes you get used to tasting luxuries. And our old OG used to always tell me, man, luxuries once tasted become necessity almost. You know what I'm saying? You got to say it to yourself about 3 times, and it makes sense what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So this year, man, it's really just cutting the fat, especially after looking at the taxes. I see what I did, and I'm trying to take it up. I'm trying to take it up next year even more. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't, when I'm looking at it, I really don't have to really focus on hiring for real. All I got to do is add a couple more customers. Is going to be year round. You know what I'm saying? I could really keep my same customers, man. And like I say, run it up. So, man, add taxes. And then another thing, man, trying to get that website started, man. Bro, trying to get that website started. I've been working on this website for dang near a week. I ain't had no sleep. I've been up these last 48 hours. I'm still trying to get it up. I finally found a way to where I can link it to where I can go live from the site. And that's just part of it, man, with your business. Like, you know, it's part of my brand too. So, and anything you're gonna do, you're gonna take it serious. You take pride. I take this podcast serious. I take this info and this game serious, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know. Like, it was a time I was literally stuck before, you know, I started seeking different type of info. And so, you know, the way it got me out the mud, I just want to give it back to the next one. You feel me? So that, man, with that, and that was about it for real last week. Just really that, like I say, still got a couple work orders from the property preservation company. I got last minutes. Let's talk about this one thing before we get into the news. Last minutes. So I had a guy reached out to me a while ago, maybe right before the new year, and it was a commercial company. I laid it out to him. I told him what it is, and man, I'm gonna tell you, they try to do when you hear bid, think they trying to get the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? It should be the first thing to come to your head when you hear bid. If they not gonna let you see if the bid is open or sealed, and that's another thing we could get deep in one day, find out if the bid is open or sealed. You know what I'm saying? Because I told the guy, I laid it out to him. Bam, he didn't want to go with it. I was actually gonna sub out a lot of the work I had with the snow stuff. They got hit with snow bad. He over there still scrambling. You know what I'm saying? He hit me with the last minute. I told the guy, listen, man, I can't do a one-time service thing. You know, y'all got to get me on, you know, year round, or I just got to walk away. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's got to be. It's little decisions like that that's going to be having to be made this year of what really matter and what don't, the yeses and the nos. It's really the yeses and the nos. So, like I say, I ain't going to look for a whole bunch of customers for real, but I will take some year-round profitable customers. You know what I'm saying? So, but past week, that's about it, man. I've been trying to find y'all some news on her. And the news, man, I was trying to click it up. Some reason, something's going on. I have a technical difficulty on this side, but I'll tell you exactly what it's talking about. And it goes back to me talking about customers. The news is talking about getting ready for prepping these yards for the season. Now I'm seeing where True Green is offering, they're offering some type of special right now. And when I seen them offering a special, which I'm pretty sure they do it every season coming in, but a lot of people and a lot of guys I know have turned their businesses to where they was not mowing, they wasn't doing nothing with treating the yards, to where now it's become a real service in their business. You know, they might have not had one person that was aerating. This next year they had 2. Now some of them got 7 or 8 on deck for the year. You know what I'm saying? And they doing it spring and they doing it fall. And that's what I'm saying. Keep your same customers. Try to upsell. If you looking for new customers, when you out there looking, look for the customers that got upsell just written all over the yard, man. Try to look for them that got it written all over the yard, because it'll keep you busy. When it gets slow, you got something to do. Say like right now, storm cleanups and stuff. Like literally, y'all seen Nashville. If you had a dump trailer right now in Nashville, you made a killing. It was a lot of limbs and stuff on the ground. So just stuff like that, just adding on them more services. You don't really have to go crazy and be looking for customer, unless they're the right ones you still building. In the beginning, I was just trying to take on everything. And I know we all we talked about this plenty of times on these episodes. And sometimes I ain't gonna lie. If you don't get out of emotions with selling and customers and stuff like that, you'll find yourself still in that same little circle, that same little on that hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? You still looking for something, and it's probably right there up under your nose the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So any type of trailer, Will, you right. Any type of trailer, bro. I'm telling you, you can get some work any type of trailer, man. I started off with a 5x10. Uh we got a guy coming on tonight. My 5x10, I kept it. My first 7x14, I believe it's what it is. I can't remember what trailer it is. It got hit. I had that 5x10 still. Man, I kept it for a long time. I couldn't get the big mower on it still, but I was able to get the 48 on it. You know what I'm saying? It was an ugly summer. I remember that summer, man. It was ugly. That thing got hit. I had that little 48. Uh, I had to wait a second before I got the insurance to cut me the check. But once I got the check, I was still waiting on my trailer. Man, I was working with that little 5x10 to do what I had to do. That 20-footer tandem is a good. Ooh, let me see. No, you want a 20. Yeah, 20 foot's a big one. 6x12 is a good one too. My next trailer, I think, man, is gonna be 16 foot. You know what I'm saying? I think my next one's gonna be a 16. I think 20's too big. 12 is cool. And I feel like 16, if I was to grow, I could throw 3 mowers on her. So we're gonna get into it, man. So we get into it tonight. What we got going on? We got a guest coming on tonight. Trying to keep it cracking, man. I know once season get to started, everybody get busy, man. It's hard to get people on. I know how it is, man. Guys, even when they commit, man, sometimes, man, you'll be so drained after the episodes. I can understand. I get it. But we gonna get our guest in here tonight, man, and get ready to take some notes. I've been knowing the guy for a minute. I say about 4 years now. Maybe 5. Been about 4, maybe 5 almost. And I ain't gonna say like we know each other, but when we see each other, we could just the energy and the camaraderie there. You know what I'm saying? So last week we was down there with your boy, with my boy TNL. And I just said, man, we gonna go ahead and take a tour down there, man, down that way. So we gonna go ahead and bring my dog on, McNair. What's up with you, man?
Man, all is good, all is well, man. Thank God for everything we got, man.
So what's up, man? We got McNair in the building tonight, and I go ahead and let you lay it out, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, McNair.
All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon with McNair Lawn Pros down here in Birmingham, Alabama. Right now, we servicing yards for maintenance, lawn maintenance, and we also do landscaping and installs. Started off as a solo back in 2022, and right now we got roughly about 14 commercial properties, and then we run around about 70 residential as of now. We're looking to grow pretty fast this year, so hey, that's where we at with it.
Man, that's what's up, man. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. When I first started following you, man, one thing I was noticing, because I pay attention to them devils in the detail. I used to look in the background a lot, and I used to say, man, he doing a lot of commercial property. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I said he doing either commercials, he's doing some government stuff or something. I pay attention to stuff. So you say you
Oh yeah.
started back in 2022, man. So go ahead. How did you get to that in 2022 to where
All
right
right.
now we with McNair Lawn Pros?
All right. So back in 2022 was professional, like how I started my business professionally. I honestly really I honestly really started in 2021. I was
Yeah,
doing some commercial work. Me and my wife started a commercial cleaning company in 2020. 2021, I had like a customer just ask us, like, did we know anybody that did lawn service? They need their property at home to get maintenance.
yeah,
So just starting there in 2021 over the summer, I picked up that customer. Then you know how I go, customers across the street, family members. So went back, found out how much I made. It wasn't much. It was like $6,000. But
Yeah.
your boy was like, my mind was blown. I was like, I ain't never, you make your first money on your own, it
Yeah.
turn you up. So
It's a
from
different
there,
feeling,
I
bro.
went and did research. So what, Bone?
Nah, go ahead. Nah, it's a different feeling.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
From there, I went and did research, and I talked to my wife, and she was like, "Hey, find somebody on YouTube that you really like, and just go from there. Like, learn from them." And that's what I did. I got on YouTube, man. I want to say I ran across your page. I know Johnny, Johnny Blaze of Grass. I'll just be 100%. He one of the people that resonated with me. Brian Lawn Maintenance and a few other guys, but just seeing y'all pages on YouTube, man, it gave me the confidence to like really say, "Hey, I want to go and take this serious."
Yeah, man. Let me
So
tell you, allow me to cut you off, but shout out to the wife. First of
yeah,
all, shout out to the
most
wife, man.
definitely,
When you said you first started, you say the wife was in the truck with you. She in the truck with you,
most
and then she
definitely.
the one who tell you, "Hey, look, if you gonna do this thing, go ahead and find somebody that's doing this thing for real."
Oh yeah,
And like I say, man, I appreciate you because 2022, bro. I'm telling you, I was trying to figure it out. You feel me?
oh yeah.
So, but
I've
go
seen
ahead,
you
man.
grow. Hey, look, I
Go
done
ahead, man.
seen
I
you grow,
appreciate it.
man.
Yeah. So you say the wife got you looking in the videos and you took it more serious. And I heard you say another thing too, professional. That's what really
Yeah,
that's what clicked with me too, because I'm really big on the brand, bro.
most
I'm
definitely.
really big on just your brand, man. Take your brand serious. People will take you serious. And so, but go ahead, man. Let's spin off. You said that you had one customer. What did that one customer turn into? From commercial and just that one person.
Man,
Was she
dude.
like word of mouth, or did you just start doing it yourself?
So honestly, just from that one customer, like I said, we was already doing business for that customer. One of their family members, they owned a commercial warehouse. So we was
Mhm.
already doing a cleaning contract for that. Like I said, the guy he asked me that we knowing about it did like lawn service. I said, yeah, I'll do it. I ain't do that crap, man. I had to go pick up my old lawnmower at my mama house and my weed
Yeah,
eater. But
yeah,
just from there, I started picking up some of his neighbors in the area and then family members and stuff. I reached out to them because, like I said, I was excited, man. I probably wasn't even profitable the first year. I know I wasn't, but
nah,
I was super excited, man.
that's what it
I
takes.
had the adrenaline. So just to see my
That's what it
wife,
takes.
see my
Go
wife, she supported me and told me to go on YouTube, find some people that was doing it.
ahead.
Just from there, it just, like I said, I went and did research. She made me do like a business plan. I ain't never did none of this stuff,
Oh
man.
man, that's
Like I
fine. Nah,
said,
go ahead. This is a good game right here. Go ahead.
yeah, I just came out of manufacturing. I used to build like heavy duty vehicles and stuff like cars and trucks and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So all this stuff was kind of new to me. I've been cutting grass as a kid, but I never did on a professional level or like on a reoccurring level. But just like,
that's
learning the stuff, man.
one thing you said. Hold on. Y'all take notes on what he said. He said a reoccurring level.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's what I was speaking on in the beginning. Them off and on customers get it reoccurring. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Go ahead, because hold on, one more thing. You 2022 started. You say you about 70 residential. About
Uh-huh.
how many commercial? You say about 17 or
No,
what?
14. We got
14 commercial.
14. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all about, I had 15, but we got 14 now. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
so all right. So your wife tell you get started. You get it to get to cracking. And one thing you said, you was just excited.
Oh yeah.
You really it was the purpose. You had something that was like that had you there. So what was that just like besides you touching that dollar, you making your own dollar? What else was like to put that fuel in you to like, man, I can do this. Let me do
I'm
this.
gonna just be 100% real with you, y'all. I had got fired like, a year before that from a job. I had literally got
Oh
fired,
man.
man. So with the cleaning service, it was cool and all, but at the end of the day, that really wasn't my passion. But just to like, man, dude, you was living, breathing. I don't even like getting sweaty. I don't like grass on me. I got allergies. Like I'm telling you, dude, I gotta do Zyrtec. I gotta go to the doctor at the beginning of the year, every
I,
year, due to the
I gotta
fact
do that
like
too.
I'm allergic to all this stuff, man. But I got fired from a job that I thought I was gonna be there for like
Wow.
20 years, bro. And
Yeah.
that really pushed me, man. So that's how I really just I ain't been back to work since. I'm gonna just be 100%. I tried like the jobs I done tried, maybe like one or two, maybe
But
last a week or two, and then I'm like, bro, nah, I
figure it
gotta
out.
keep. I'm gonna put this work back into my business, man.
But I'm gonna tell you though, that's so real, McNair. What you said though, that like you tried to go back to them other jobs, it didn't work out, and your wife had really gave you the sauce. Get
Oh yeah,
online and study, because I'm gonna tell you, me getting to where I got to, and I say it all the time, is hats off to them channels I was watching. Everybody on them channels I was watching, everybody's Instagram I was watching, everybody's TikTok I was watching.
most
Without them and my
definitely.
customers, it wouldn't even be me. And I'm
Yeah,
just being dead serious. You know, I got a certain amount of hustle that I can do, but to get it to that next level, man, it's only so much you're gonna know. You know what I'm saying?
most
So you
definitely.
really have to go seek somebody that's been there and done that. You know what I'm saying? And so with your first year, tell me how because you fresh in still. So how was
Yeah.
your whole first year of lawn care? You know, when you said, man, I was just hype, I was excited. How was your first year? What was some good? What was some bad out of it?
Let's get straight into it. So my first year, we gonna skip the first season, like that summer 2021.
Uh-huh.
First year, like running as a business, McNair Lawn Pros. It was good. I end up getting like customers, like, I did like flyers. My wife, I told her what I wanted on my flyers. She
Yeah.
went and made them. We went and print them off. We in the house, like everything she wanted to do in house. She didn't want to order nothing. She
Man,
didn't want to, like, she really
shout out
believed in
to it,
like just
dog.
doing everything in house. Like I
Yeah,
told you earlier, I believe in just paying, man. But
yeah.
at the time, we really didn't have much income. So she did everything in house. We had a printer. We went and brought some ink and she printed up some flyers. I used a lamination. There's some things that guys get into the industry.
To make them like
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, made them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it
What
laminated.
it
Got me a
is, it
laminating
ain't turn up
machine.
easy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sliced it up. She put it into
Oh,
fours.
so hold
So
on.
sliced them.
Hold on, bro. You just gave me some game. So when y'all giving flowers, y'all flowers is lasting 2-3 years if they hard and they in the right
Bruh,
place.
you
That's
not
good
lying.
game right
Hey,
there.
look. I got firsthand, I got like customers telling me, like, I had a girl, she moved like over probably 10, 20 miles from her old house.
Uh-huh.
And she called me and I was like, how did you get? She was like, you left a flyer. I was like, I never came to this neighborhood. She said, oh, when I stayed over off of Chalkville Mountain Road, you had passed it out and we never used you. But when we got our house, I was like, oh, I appreciate that.
That's
So
hey, that is
that's
fire right
facts,
there,
bro.
bro.
That is
That's
facts, man.
fire
They
right
do
there. So
last.
go ahead now, cause I never really, I thought about it. Every time I go get some flowers, man, I try to get them, the best that I can, cause I'm thinking about durability. You feel
Yeah,
me? Because people will get them things, man, throw them away, do a little bit of something. Even with it being that hard lamination, that's like almost a separation of like a regular flyer. You feel me?
most
So,
definitely,
and
man.
I'm gonna do a video of the flyers I got last year. I tried to switch up. I tried to go with somebody else. Terrible. The flyers I got from my first year are still standing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
Hey.
man. So, man. So, all right. So, man, you threw me off with that lamination, bro. My bad. When I say that, I'm taking notes, bro. I'm telling you. So, so you say you got them laminated. You meet the girl. You back in that
Uh-huh.
neighborhood, and go ahead.
So yeah, man, just from there, like that was just good feedback off the lamination, man. I didn't know they last that long. Like I said, I passed that to her over a year ago. But the
Mhm.
first year in business, man, just really passing out flyers that my wife made in house. I'm door knocking, like, I'm scared. I ain't never did sales before, man. So
Yeah,
like I'm really like scared. I'm out here, but I put on some Christian music. I'm just out here like just, I'm winging it, man. So
yeah.
you get people, they can tell that you kind of fresh meat. So they kind of
Right,
seeing
bro,
what's
that's
your
right.
prices. Yeah.
Yeah.
They seeing
Go
what's
ahead.
your prices and stuff, you know. And I was underbid and stuff. I got some clients. It's just maybe like about two or three of them bro, they account like still $45. And to me, I think that's entirely too low, bro. But
Yeah.
you
They've
know,
been
hey,
now. Don't feel bad. I got two, I believe, two, maybe
yeah,
three. They've been with me since the beginning, bro.
that's the
They been,
whole point.
they've been rocking with me since they started at 30. Now they're
Yeah.
45. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I won't cut them off, man, because they really appreciate what I do for them. Like they
exactly,
really tell
man.
me, they be like, man, I really ain't got it. Like if I had it, I pay. And every year, man,
Yeah.
I got somebody else that'll do it cheaper. But I don't
Oh
want them.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I want you to do my yard. You feel me? So, but yeah,
man.
Pat,
That's
go ahead, man.
But yeah, just that right there, like those my day one customers, and it is a relationship that you done built. They done seen you grow. They see you come out. You got new equipment. You got more people on your team. It's actually people that want to support you. So with that being said, like I said, I got some accounts each time I come out. It's like two or three of them. I cut them. They still like $45. But if I want to do pressure washing, I just give them a bid. They let me do it. If I wanted to do like one of them, I picked up their little side treatment, there's that and a third. So
Yeah,
they still rock with me. They want to support you, man. So
yeah. So
it's just
that's
that
crazy.
value I feel with them.
So, and I'm listening to you say you started 2022, because I
Yeah.
got to keep saying that number. We in 2026. That's 4 years. That's a short time, bro. So, and I heard you just say pressure washing. I heard you say sod. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? What
Treatment.
all side treatment? So, what all services you offer now? Now that you 4 years
Man, I got a
in.
list of them, Bone. My
Go ahead, break it
bread and
down.
butter. I'll just be real with you. Bread and butter, we all know is just reoccurring, like mowing, like maintenance or whatnot. But
Yeah.
with my clients, I do focus on like mulch and gutters. Like I love gutter cleaning. It's a
You do a
quick,
few gutter
yeah,
cleaning. Yeah, go
yeah.
ahead.
Gutter cleaning is quick. You get in, do it safe. I like to blow off the roof. It's like you showing them the value adding back to their property. But gutter cleaning, we do installs for mulch, pine straw. I really haven't did too many rocks installed, but I've done a few of them. Like some of my high end customers over in Mound Brook, I got like a couple of them over there. But other than that, man, we do like pressure washing. I don't like pressure washing, but
Makes
it's
sense.
money,
It makes
man. And
sense.
you got
Yeah.
customers. I rather for my customers to feel trustworthy with me than going to somebody
Yeah.
else. So,
And listen, they go back to what I said too with having a customer and just selling to them, especially once
yeah,
they get to where they trust you. Because a lot of people, man, they house is sacred. They don't want everybody on the house. They don't want
man.
everybody at the grounds. They don't want everybody, just they don't want everybody's energy at their home. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, customers when they feel comfortable, man. My customers, I have grass on me and everything. They invite me in. They like to, show me what they done did. I got
Yeah.
one lady. She come out, give me a hug all the time. Bring the dog out, let them smell me. I mean,
Uh,
like that's the
nah,
relationship we done built. When I first met her, I was kind of the husband ended up passing a week after I picked up their yard, man.
oh
He
man.
called me in the hospital. He said, "Hey, won't you take care of my yard? I trust you. I don't know. I'm about to go through surgery. I don't know if I'm gonna make it or whatnot, but
Man, that's
make sure you
crazy.
take care of my yard."
Crazy. Man,
And I
wow.
still got that customer to this day, man. It's been like 2 years, but she loved me, man. She trusts me.
Yeah.
She asked me about my opinion about certain things, and that made me
Listen,
feel valued, bro. That
hold on.
she
Let me
was,
tell you something. Let me tell you something. The reason too, it might be this too. Now, I'll tell y'all, man, marketing and that name is everything.
yep,
When you got a name like McNair Lawn Pros, she coming at you for professional lawn advice.
true.
She trusts
That's
you. You know what I'm saying? You
that's
know,
facts.
you might not even look at it like that, but man, that name means a lot. It means a whole lot. And so, what you saying, pressure washing too, dog. Let me tell you, this Mow Trappin, but shout out to my dude that comes to the expo with me every year. A few of y'all seen him. I got a guy, he come to the expo with me every year from Georgia. My dog does pressure washing.
Yeah.
And man, let me tell you something. He's able to make a good living off pressure washing, bro.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? And so it's so funny. I turned him on to the property preservation, and he's kind of like he ready to get some mowers now. He like, I don't even want no top end, bro. He like, I just need some little mowers so I can have somebody send them over there to take care of them yards. that's just overgrown that they won't knock down. They ain't real particular. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so with your customers, McNair Lawn Pros, you the lawn care pro. How
Yep.
is your customers, man? Are they real particular? You weekly, you bi-weekly? How you schedule? How you service out?
So honestly, man, I'm down here with Bermuda grass and centipede. It ain't really like we cut bi-weekly, man. I just in my area, we got some treated yards, but we still cut bi-weekly. I got one customer, he went and got his yard like super fertilized last season, so I kind of switched him over to weekly. My
Yeah,
commercial properties, the commercial properties, we
we,
transition them over into weekly in
yeah,
May. So
yeah.
like, that's how we do it, but mainly all my customers bi-weekly, man. I'll just be 100% real with you.
Did I get? Listen, yeah, man. Hold on. I'm gonna cut you out. Cobb, bro, they send him so many work orders. He's so busy pressure washing that he can't get to it, Cobb.
Oh man, that's a blessing though.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something too. With McNair, he got 14 commercials. I got about 6 or 7. I don't give no option, McNair, on no bi-weekly with no commercial, bro.
Yeah,
You don't even get that. You don't even get that luxury. You feel me?
yeah.
No, that's residential cookie cutter to me. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, don't get played by these companies, man.
Oh yeah.
They got a budget. They got to have that work done. And man, don't be overworked and underpaid, y'all, because this what's gonna happen too. I'm seeing this right now. Like I said, I'm getting calls already for commercial jobs.
That's facts, bro.
You hear
Quotes
that
coming
bid?
in.
When you hear that bid, think they trying to get me for cheap. You feel me? Just don't sell yourself cheap, because I'm gonna tell you, I got about 7 out of 7 commercial. I got 3 card on file, and people told me I would never be able to do that with a commercial.
Yeah.
You feel me? I got 3 of them card on file. So man, you in the game now. You've been doing it. How is you far as, because I know you say you want to grow this year. You got about 70 residential. You got the 14 commercial. What's your crew like? Because if you're doing that by yourself, you a dog, boy.
Oh yeah. No. So man, for us the crew, when I first started off this year, I got 2 new people. I'll just be 100% real with you. They
Yeah,
never been in line service. The one guy, he worked with me at the end of the season last year. Young guy, he pretty good. He's trainable, teachable, and he asks questions. You ask questions that show me you're a teachable person and you interested.
yeah,
It's another young lady. She worked with me as well. She's training. She's been showing up. She got a baby, so I'm expecting for her to, come out and do what it do.
yeah.
But
Man, go ahead. You pay attention to details, bro, because I'm listening to what you said. You said little stuff that's like we heard it maybe in an episode or something, but you said they teachable. He listens. You feel me? Little
oh
stuff
yeah,
like that. Go ahead.
man, I just pay attention to that. But like I
Yeah.
was saying, I got 2 people right now. Slow hours right now. We just been doing commercial properties and a few residential properties. But come March, mid March, we'll pick up or whatnot.
Yeah, crank back
But
up. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
they work with me, man. This their first season that we'll be like working the whole season, man.
Mhm. Yeah, you're gonna see what they made of. You get to
Hey,
see.
most definitely. And I remind them, one thing I will say, boom, they willing to come to the gym with me. Things like that that show me
Oh,
that you want better in life. You get what I'm saying?
man, listen, it's so much outside. Listen, bro, lawn care is just one aspect, bro, of all
Yeah.
our lives. Lawn care, but we never talk about all the stuff outside. Man, I'm talking about I had stuff these past couple years, man. If people knew what was going on, they'd be like, bro, I would have gave up if I was you. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
It's just like what you said, bro. You gotta have something. It's purpose. You gotta have a drive. You gotta have something to keep you going every day. Because just the regular
Yes, sir.
outside life. That's why I salute anybody that's doing this, and I salute you too if you doing this and you posting online. You know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying? That's a second job, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
People don't
what?
get it. It looked easy, man. That's really a second job for real. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who's posting and doing their thing with that. So you said you got them too, man. What made you figure like when you first started? Like I say, you still fresh, brother, and I'm still fresh. But was that like something you had in mind when you first started? Was you just I'm gonna stay solo and hustle, keep it as a hustle, or I'm gonna once you figured out what it was, you said, man, I'm gonna try to grow it.
So what I first did, you remember I told you initially, my wife, she made me go and find people on YouTube that was doing what I was interested in doing with the lawn service. But she also made me write out a business plan, and I had to do a vision board. So just having that, man, I wrote out. She
You go
told
to
me just
school for?
dream big.
Hold on, nigga. What did she go to school for?
So what?
She go to school? She got a degree or something, bro?
Now she been in school, but we really don't have no
Yeah, she
background in business,
consistent,
bro.
bro. No, cause that is fire, bro. Like, shout out to her again, bro. Cause the little stuff he telling y'all,
Yeah,
that's the stuff that get you the 70 and the 14s right there. You feel me?
most
Like I
definitely.
said, I keep notebooks on the side of me, and every year I've kept track of all that. That's basically a vision board, same thing.
Oh
But
yeah.
go ahead. You said the vision board, and go ahead, man. You were
Yeah,
saying
she
how
made me
you
do a
write stuff
business
here.
plan. I had to do a business plan and a vision board. Don't
Uh-huh.
have any knowledge of neither one, but she walked me through it. The business plan, it wasn't perfect, but it was like ideally for what I wanted and envisioned
Gave
to
you
come to
direction.
pass. So far as the logo and stuff, I went out there and did the logo, like found somebody on a website called Fiverr. They the
I
one
did
that
the
came
same
up
thing.
with the logo.
My
Yeah.
logo came from Fiverr too, bro. Go ahead. I think I paid
Yeah.
Buddy like $80.
10,
Go ahead.
yeah, like well, I paid like 10 or
You get
15.
you
So
a lick. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, man. But long story short, I just wrote out everything I wanted, man. So the way I structured everything coming in the door was already like a professional business. So that's why I was going to use 2022 as a professional year. But coming in the door, man, just knew I wanted to have a business. I knew like as long as I grind,
You ain't
I
going
can
back to
make
that
it.
9 to 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
But
you
what
took
I
your experience
realized
like the companies you was on.
yeah, I realized something quickly though, man. I
Uh-huh.
started to pick up too fast. That first year, I picked up super fast, man. And what
That's a
ended
good
up
point right
happening,
there. Go ahead.
yeah, I just had to keep reaching out to family members and people around, just trying to get them to work, man. Because you call them property preservations. Down here, I call them property management companies.
Yeah,
Man, they were
same
seeing
thing.
my
Yep.
work.
Same thing. Yep.
They were seeing my work on like Instagram. I wouldn't even, I don't think it was quality work, but they was just
Yeah.
seeing my work on
They
Instagram
were
and
seeing that you was consistent and out there being busy.
exactly. Man,
Yeah.
they hit me. They asked me,
Uh-huh.
"Hey, you got a business license? You got insurance?" I said, "Yeah."
All they
They
want.
said, "Hey,
Yep.
we got such and such amount of properties we need done." And it went from there, man. Like I already had like one
Oh, hold on.
the guy that I was
Go
cutting his
ahead.
house, he ended up buying a restaurant. So, I got him on for a contract that first year. So I was doing like a Guthrie's chicken. Man, I had that contract for 3 years. Pressure washing each year. We was cutting the
Ooh.
grass,
Hold on.
install. So
You said hold on. Now hold on. Let me stop you real quick. The government contracts, let me give y'all
no,
game on
not
that.
not government.
Go ahead.
Guthrie's chicken.
Guthrie, okay.
Guthrie's
I thought you
chicken.
said okay, but I'm dropping the game. If y'all ever get into government work, when you get a contract with them, you're usually gonna hold that contract 2 to 3 years. So they
Yep.
just don't give you no contract to give it. But go ahead. But
Yeah.
you brought that out of me. But go ahead. You said yeah, you had that three
But
years. Go ahead. You said you
yeah,
was
man,
mowing,
I
pressure
had
washing.
the restaurant on contract for 3 years. Like I
Dang.
said, that was the guy just, the first customer that I really started cutting grass. He had brought a restaurant. He asked me to come quote his property and so on and so forth. We had that for 3 years until he sold it. But yeah, long story short, man, it's just like the property management company, that's what really gave me like gravity to like get more work in. I
Yeah.
started to hire
Start
people
giving you
like
the rep.
family and friends.
And,
Yes,
and it gave you the
man.
reps for the stuff you didn't really have. Go ahead.
Hey,
I
checks
know I
coming
talked
in.
to you a lot.
Man, and then I was like, they was vulnerable, so I was charging them like top dollar. Like I go out the yard 4 feet, 3 feet tall. I'm charging them 5, 6, 700
Honey,
to cut the
listen, bro.
yard and stuff like that, man.
Let me tell you
So
something, man. So check this out, y'all. I never gave a price on a Yakta video I did, man. I got a Yakta overgrown video I did, and that was a property management company. Bro, I charged them $1,300 and they was cool with it.
Man, they don't sweat it.
It took me a day. I went out there, man. It was some work though. I ain't gonna lie. I went out there. I started like 9 that morning. I stopped at like 6 that afternoon. And I went back the next morning from like 7 to 10. But it was $1,300. You feel me?
Exactly.
So, but that's crazy, McNair. Man, I didn't know you was gonna get. You know, you had the property.
Yeah.
Man, go ahead though.
That's how my first season. That's how I really rolled. Like I had the couple of residential properties, but the property management company, I ended up getting that one. And man, dude, I think that was called Sentinel Property Management down here. Dude, tearing them up, man. They had got me up to like 20 properties. I'm talking about the only thing I didn't like about it. Yeah, I was riding around town, man. Like, you know, I had like a 30-mile radius. That was the bad thing about it. But it's like the money was coming in, man, 1,500. Then I might get 2,000 the following week. Like the money was rolling, bro.
The money, but it ain't even the money. See, you got them lessons that you can't even. The money don't even. They can't buy. You out there getting reps. You feel me?
Exactly.
You started 2022. I'm pretty sure if you was like me, you didn't know nothing about deck heights.
Nope.
You just mowing and going. You feel me? You didn't know what to do with like bushes for real. You scared to dig into the bush for real. You barely, man. I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot, man. So it gave you them reps. But go ahead.
Hey, that definitely, like you said, man, it definitely, because at the time I really didn't have customers with bushes for real, besides that restaurant. But it gave me a lot of exposure to say, hey, get your work in, man. You got the overgrown yards, you cutting them, man. Just get them. I had my workers. I was, man, dude, at the time I was just pulling anybody. I was pulling my little brother. He'll get out of school. Hey, man, I need some help. I pulled my cousins on the weekend, and like just from there, man, I seen like, it just started growing. My father-in-law, he introduced me to a guy that owned like apartment complex downtown. It was some condos. I picked up that property. He paid me right on the spot before I even left. He said, hey, I'm gonna pay you right now. And he said, if you ever have any issues going forward about payments, just check in with me. We're gonna make sure you get paid. I'm gonna take good care of you. So there was 2 commercial properties right off the bat, man. But at the end of the day, a lot of things that I could say that wasn't right. I didn't never require clients for like deposits. I always paid stuff out of my pockets. And I'll tell the truth, to this day, I haven't been burnt. But
that
ain't the way you do it. Not as a small company.
Because let me tell y'all something right now. This is some game. There's a lot of people without them cards on file. So I'm gonna tell you the advantage with your card on file right now. We about to hit into spring. McNair going through something with the truck. So check this out. This is what you do. If you got your customers with the card on files and stuff, you already charged at the beginning of the month. You might got 40 customers, 35 customers. You running the card at the beginning of the month now. That's your down payment on your truck. That's your truck. That's your new trailer. That's your mower. That's your oil for the whole year. That's your blades. If you, man, that's the way you need your rent whatever paid up. Take that 3 months, pay your mortgage up. You feel me? That's the way to get ahead, dog. Instead of like, because McNair, you really figured it out. You ain't been back to work. I've been back to work. I told you 50 days out of 5 years, I had to go back to work 50 days one time.
Yeah.
Man, I figured it out. I wasn't going back, McNair. You feel me? Like you say, that brand on your hat, that McNair Lawn Pros, you feel me? That's your company now. You feel me?
Most definitely.
Real, man. But go ahead.
Man, it's just that first 2022 year, man. I end up just getting to the point. I think I ended the year about 6 commercial properties, and I had a host of residential customers. But one thing I failed to realize, those customers that I was picking up just wasn't valued customers that I wanted to carry over to that next year. Like, they was in and out customers. They, complained a lot. And it wasn't about the quality of work. It was just they wasn't used to me being. They not used to consistency, or they just didn't want to, make a They didn't make a budget for lawn service.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because I'm gonna tell you, like I say, 2023, that year was the headache year for me.
Yeah,
I had a bunch of customers I picked up. They was the wrong paying customers. and I was chasing money.
Yeah.
Man, recipe for disaster. You feel me? And so into 2023, that's when I had to send my truck back. Beginning of 2024, I went back to work for like 50 days. So beginning of 2024, when I came in, I said, everybody's card on file. It is what it is. Man, I went through 2024. Me and like I said, I just did my taxes. We could literally see where I had the bad year because the same guy's been doing my taxes 5 years. We could
Yeah.
literally see what I was going through in 2024. We could see where I got rid of everybody. I mean, 2023, we could see where I got rid of everybody coming in 2024 and how I had less customers, but I was almost kind of making the same amount of money.
Yeah.
And then when 2025 hit last year, man, I exploded with not even that much more customers, bro. I didn't have that many more customers. It was just, I figured out if you're going to be out here, it ain't about cutting grass. It's about running this business.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The grass is really secondary. You feel me? Your business is what's front line. You know what I'm saying? The meat. You know what I'm saying? So, because you got people out here that they can do terrible work, but still they show up, they consistent. You feel me? And when you call and they pick up the phone, they either can tell you yes or no. They communicate.
Yeah.
That right there is like, that's better than cutting grass. You feel me? To some people, that's peace of mind. They rather pay for peace of mind than have my yard cut. You know what I'm saying? So man, 2025, 2026, we here now. You're 4 years.
Exactly.
What just where you at with it now? Far as you know, you jumping out there, you said you had that fire, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning. Now it's 2026. You look back on everything, give us a breakdown, man. Was it worth it? Where you at with it? What's it did for your family? How is it, man?
I'll just be 100% real with you. I roll the dice. When you're in entrepreneurship, man, it's one of those things that you gonna make it or you gonna break. But one of the things that I stuck to was just trying to stay consistently knowing, like, we done had our ups and downs. We know being broke and we know about having money. So you gotta learn to manage money. What the lawn service has done for me, it provided me to be able to put my kids in private school. My wife, she didn't work for over so many months. I mean, so many years. We was able to build a house. We thought we was just gonna buy a house, but we was able to get a house built. Man, dude, it take care of me, man. Some days I go in the grocery store and I'm trying to figure out, like, man, how in the world do we afford this? Like, it's a point in time we had food stamps. Like, man, I'm just keeping it being with you, bro.
2022, bro. I was on food stamps, bro.
Hey, people don't understand that, man.
I was in here, single father. Me and both my sons, bro. I'm in here, food stamps, cutting grass. But I wasn't selling, bro. I wasn't stopping. And I knew where I was gonna be at. I just wasn't stopping, bro. I wasn't selling. We all a bit there, bro. That's just part of this game, bro. Like, man, I'm glad to hear your story, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you. It's part of the game, bro. The ups and the downs, the turnarounds. It's just
most definitely,
bro. You just gotta stay down in it and don't give up.
We've been there, but for 2026, man, just growing. Like I said, we still got our bread and butter customers with the residential and the commercial, but I'm looking to grow a lot more. I want to get at least to 120 clients this season to pick up and manage. Like, I don't even want to touch the income that we got coming in now. So that's my purpose of growing. Yeah. So just growing for my the two new people that I got, teaching them. I told them, give me a year or two. Hey, if y'all interested in owning y'all own business, I'm gonna teach y'all, man. Give me a year or two, y'all work with me. Hey, I don't mind taking y'all to the top. I believe in investing back into people, man. But the main thing with me with the lawn service, hey, I'm trying to grow it, man. I'm not trying, but we going to grow it. It's a lot of things that I feel like for assistance.
I know what it is, bro. You just want to have sustainable income to take care of your family, them kids you got in private school, and your wife just having your back, bro.
Most definitely,
man. Thanks. So, man, drop your stuff, bro, man. This was fire tonight, bro. Drop your stuff for everybody, man. And
all right, man.
Let them know where they can find you at, bro.
All right, find me on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, McNair Lawn Pros. YouTube. I ain't been dropping on YouTube, but I'm gonna get back to it. Just hey, if you believe in yourself, roll the dice. Don't look back. Pray. Put God first. Last and foremost, let's get straight to it. It's Black History Month, so hey, that's all the reason why you should, put all your work into
Man, shout out
it.
to you, man. Shout out McNair, man. There's the link right there, bro. Down there, McNair
Definitely.
Lawn. I put Lawn Pros, but it's
Yeah,
Lawn Pros. Y'all don't get on me about the end, man. I hope y'all ain't that slow. Put that in there. McNair Lawn Pros. Follow them on all social medias, man. McNair,
most
stay at the
definitely.
back, bro. Appreciate you for tapping in, man.
No problem, bro.
Man, hey, far episode with McNair, man. I didn't know McNair did the property management preservations. I'm gonna tell y'all, give me about a week. When y'all get on the website, man, the mowtrappin.com, I'm gonna have a list of the property preservation link for you. It's gonna be a list of them. I'm gonna have a list of man, I'm gonna have about 3, 4, 5 different free just resources for y'all, bro, that y'all could just take it to the next level. You feel me? And 2026, man, get the grinding. McNair 2022 come in with the thing. You feel me? He come in 2022, the man in 2026, and he handling business, bro. 14 commercials, 70 residentials. Man, come on, it's out here, man. It is out here, bro. Hey, y'all keep grinding, bro. Get your taxes straight. If it ain't making sense for you to do your taxes, have your business LLC. Y'all need to know that too, because sometimes it don't even make sense for you to have an LLC if you ain't at that level yet. Get all your stuff work, get your paperwork right, bro. McNair, he said run it like a pro. You see what running it like a pro get you. You feel me? So teacher, man, appreciate y'all tuning in again. Another Tuesday night, man. Like I said, go check out the website, mowtrappin.com. There's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff up on there. All the behind the scenes for real that I want to put on YouTube that I feel like they ain't right with. It'll be on the website, man, for y'all. It'll be for free, no charge, everything on our free game, man. We out here to win, man. So shout out, man. Check y'all again next Tuesday. Mow Trappin podcast. Y'all keep grinding.